All right, the other Wednesday night game, Sam Houston State taking on UTEP. We've got Sam Houston State 3.5-point home favorites, 36 the total in this game. I mean, if you can make a clear-cut, strong case for either of these sides, have at it. I can't. Laying 3.5 now with Sam Houston. I don't really like doing that for a team that hasn't won a game this year, 0-7 straight up this season, and I've got to lay 3.5 with them. No, I don't really want to do that. We know the offense has been hit or miss, but really, to be honest with you, the offense did enough last week against FIU. Sam Houston State rolled up over 400 total yards against Florida International in the overtime loss last week. Their defense let them down. You know, the defense that was just so stout early in the season, and it just hasn't been that way the last couple of weeks here for Sam Houston State. So we know the offense is hit or miss. It was miss early in the season. It's gotten better, the last few weeks, but that now the defense has kind of gone the other way. It's funny, early in the season, they couldn't score, but they were getting stops. Now they're scoring and they're not getting as many stops. So it's funny how it works here with this Sam Houston team. But I know I don't want UTEP. I don't want UTEP. I have no interest in betting UTEP at all. Not on the road, not even getting plus 3.5. They are a horrendous football team. They have one victory on the season. And to be honest with you, Sam Houston State's playing hard. And their coach talked about it. The players talked about it after the loss. We feel like we're so close to getting this first FBS victory and our first conference victory since migrating here to FBS football. So I expect a great effort again from Sam Houston. I'd lean to them here, the Bearcats, a little bit, but I don't want to lay points with them. It's just the lesser of two evils. I know I don't want UTEP, so by default, I lean Sam Houston, but I don't expect to bet this game at all. What do you think here, C-Mac?
Yeah, this is ugly. You want to bet on a team that hasn't won? Sam Houston. And one thing is, if you do, get a 3 if you can. I don't love the hook here with Sam Houston. On the flip side, UTEP, finally won a game, but they've been awful. They've been awful as a dog. They don't cover numbers. Last week was awful too. We already touched on New Mexico State that lost at 28-7. I had the under. They were just dreadful. They didn't turn the ball over, McConnell, so no Hardison bad mistakes, but they were awful on third down. Fourth down, they just couldn't get anything done when it mattered. And that's kind of how it's been all year, except for that first quarter where they beat FIU a couple of games ago. It was like one spurt of offense, one quarter of offense, 21 points, and nothing else. It's just been a struggle for them. So I think Sam Houston wins here, but I don't know if I bet this game.
I think it's telling that a winless team is favored in this game. I think that might be that might tell you all you need to know, that this is Sam Houston State's spot to finally win a football game, and it wouldn't surprise me, honestly, if they do that. All right, next up, and by the way, Gavin Artisan questionable. There's hints that he might return from injury, and if he's at least able to play, I think you will see him back, because look, Cade McConnell had that one great game against FIU, stepping in as the starting quarterback, and then he kind of went back in the other direction. He was pretty bad against New Mexico State last week in that loss. So I get the feeling that if Hardison's healthy, he'll play as opposed to Cade McConnell. I don't know if that's a good thing, though, based on the way Gavin Hardison's played this year. One of the most disappointing senior quarterbacks in college football this year.